choreographers when you're in your process of making something?
I don't know, I don't really see it as a process. I just kind of like listen to a song and whatever makes me want to move, I just move to that. And then I try my best to follow the story of the song, but sometimes because the kind of songs I pick, it's kind of a lot of metaphors, it's kind of hard to dissect and understand. But I just go with the feeling and how it sounds and what that naturally makes me do and what I feel good doing. That's basically all I do.
For me, sometimes it's good to like do something that's personal, so it feels as real as possible. Sometimes I feel like it's good to challenge and pick something that's not that comfortable for me, so I can try to explore something I've never done before. So then, yeah, I guess a mix of both of those makes me feel good.
For me, I think it depends on what I'm choreographing for. If it's for a job or if it's for work, then I'm getting creative direction, so I have to follow what's given. If it's for class and it's just something, then I just literally follow, like, it's cheesy, but like my heart, whatever state or of life I am in, like that affects how I think. So that usually affects my song choices, etc., etc.
What I really like is, a lot of the time, not always, but I like different personalities, you know, and I really like the way that different songs inherently, like in the song, there are different personalities in it, you know, in the way that they sing or the way that they rap or anything like that, you know. And the creative process of like connecting movement to that personality, you know, and you get so much inspiration from people that you see, whether it's like online or like people in your life or like your grandparents, you know what I mean? Yeah. You get so much inspiration like that, so I just love like expressing different personalities, I guess.
When did you decide like that this is something that was like really, you know, like this is something that I really want to get into, or did you start when you were younger? What made you want to be like, you know, dances? Like?
For me, I danced for a while just like for fun, and I didn't really think that was something that I was gonna like pursue as a career. I think I decided after I graduated high school, I invested into like going to LA and like spending just a few months there to kind of make a decision what I was doing with dance, and you know, kind of took over my life from there on.
I joined the hip-hop dance team just to be more involved, and I kind of fell in love with dance and more in general, like with entertainment. The entertainment industry is my life.
Like I took a workshop with Tony and Tucker. They made me believe in myself that first time that I met them, and that I could do something with dancing, because before that I never really thought that I could. I just did dancing because I just did it always, you know, and they just made me feel like I could do it. So then I just committed to it because I did enjoy it, you know, and they made me fall in love with dance because of their passion and pure love of it as well, you know.
I don't think you ever feel like you've made it. You just feel like you've done that, whatever you did, and then you're always looking for the next thing to do, like, and make that better, I think.
I think you can make it business-wise. Creatively, you can be happy with what you do, but you should always know that there's more to discover.
Personally, I set goals and accomplish them, but after I accomplish a goal, I always set a higher one.
Well, I love energy. I think I'd want to be just some type of energy, and I guess we're all energy anyway. But energy is so powerful, and like the connection, the power, the bad and the good side of what energy can do, I think it's strength, and I've always like strived to have strength in my life for everything because we need it. So yes, energy.
And like my most humblest of speaking, I would have to say a throne. No, for real. Like, because I like something that my father just taught me. My dad was the most important man in my life, and he just taught me so many things. But he always told me to respect myself and to live like a king. So I would have to say throne, just because that would be the seat that I would be sitting in. For me, something that I am working on in general is owning my own. I want to work for myself. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to build something that leaves my legacy behind, when I go, and I want it to be here for hundreds and thousands of years.
I don't like to set like too many goals. I like to let things come as they come, and like that be a result of what I'm putting out. I'm slowly starting to like travel a lot, and that to me is really important, just to like see as much as of this world that we live on as much as possible. It's just cool to see the differences between people and the different ways that people move. Like, that's crazy.
I think dancing wise, people noticed me when I became comfortable with myself. I struggled a lot, and I still struggle as a dancer, because in my brain I want to be like perfect, you know? But when I became comfortable with the idea that I'll never be perfect, and that I just have to be who I am, for me, when I was comfortable with my strength, that's when I think people started to respect what I had to offer.
For me, if I get too much in my head, then it's just gonna mess everything up. You just have to go in it with the mind frame that it's class, and that you can maybe learn something from it, and then you have more passion and drive for it. And then,
if I was going into audition, I have to go as myself. End of the day, everybody's they're looking to book a certain look or certain thing that they need, but I can only offer who I am. And I don't really like to try to fit the mold too much, so I would just try to be myself, and then if that's what they look for, then awesome. If not, then there's not really much to be sad about.
Auditioning's like just one thing, like it's one tiny aspect of dance. Like people like blow it up like it's like life, like dance is defined by auditioning and the jobs you get, but it's not at all, not even close, so at the same time, it doesn't, if you can just tell yourself it doesn't really matter, I guess, It depends on what you want though. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, and that's dope as well,
As a dancer on the other side of the table, my advice in general to any dancer is to just, again, come in there being comfortable, because the choreographers want to book somebody that's confident. We always want to book people that are sure of themselves. So if something happens or something goes down, if something goes crazy on set while you're working, we know that this person, just from this audition, is going to be able to handle whatever it is. Also, auditioning is just a process. The more you do it, the better you become at it. So if you're auditioning maybe like once a month, you know what I mean? Like, it's always going to be like that nerve-wracking feeling. But if you are auditioning like often, even if it's like for things that you don't even want to really book, like the nervousness, I think, becomes a more comfortable feeling, because it's just another skill. You know what I mean?